I think the time has come and we're ready to start our March 2nd council study session. The first item on the agenda is to review the agenda for tonight's council meeting. We've previously reviewed this agenda at another meeting, and at that point everything was on the consent agenda, but let's go through it again and make sure everyone is still comfortable with that. First page includes some liquor licenses, although we do have a presentation of an award today. Is that right, Member Luna? So we'll turn the time over to you, and this is acknowledging the folks that you and I gave awards to a couple of weeks ago, right? Okay. At the District Science Fair, which was a great event. So that will be under the awards and recognition and announcement section, and then the rest of the first page has to do with some liquor licenses. The next item are contracts. Again, we went through these at our previous meeting and I think resolved the questions that we had. Next item are some resolutions involving some federal funds that we're receiving. And final part of the agenda is taking action on some zoning matters. Council, any questions or concerns about anything on the consent agenda?
Mayor?
Yes, Mr. Brady.
I apologize. Item 3E, the applicants asked that we pull that item.
Okay.
From this agenda. And also just, I think we're going to go ahead and move forward with the action on item 5A. And there may be some notice issues that we're working on. We may have to come back. We'll ask council to approve it tonight, but we may have to ratify it again at a later date just to make sure it's accurate. But I don't think there's any harm in going ahead and do it tonight, and we'll verify whether there's such issue with in the notice. One of the emails that was related to the notice may have been inaccurate, but
okay.
We're still going to do it. Whether we'll have a council vote on it tonight, but if it shows up 30 days from now or something like that, that may be the reason we have to.
The sooner we do this, the better, and we'll take a crack at it tonight. But
if not, we may have to bring it back
again.
issue,
we might come back and do it again.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you.
That makes sense to me. Does that make sense to everybody else? Okay. Thank you. The next item on our agenda is the approval of minutes from various boards and committees. Is there a motion? Second. Motion and second. All in favor, please say aye. 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 Any opposed? Okay, thank you. Next item on the agenda is to hear reports on meetings and or conferences attended. Mr. Kavanaugh.
Thank you, Mayor. On Saturday morning, I attended the recognition breakfast for the volunteers for the Arizona Museum of Natural History. And it really was a great group of volunteers. That museum has almost 300 volunteers who last year provided 18,000 hours of service to the community. And so it was nice to represent the council in honoring those volunteers.
Great. Thank you for doing that. Mr. Luna.
I had the opportunity to visit ArtSpace in New York City. It was a fantastic building and redevelopment. The building was built in 1898 and it closed down in 1995 and it was refurbished and rebuilt. It's a beautiful location, so if you have a chance to go visit, please do so. It's a beautiful place.
Okay. Thank you. Well, we look forward to having an art space in Mesa at some point. Thank you, Council. Any other comments? If not, the next agenda item is scheduling of meetings and general information. Mr. Brady.
Thank you, Mayor. Right now for this Thursday, March 5th, we will have scheduled 2 executive session items. There won't be otherwise a study session because we won't have another city council meeting to the following two Mondays from now. And then also just a reminder, this weekend, Saturday, March 7th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. is the Falcon Field Airport Open House. So invite everybody out to that free event. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. And then, of course, this week kicks off our spring training, right? So tomorrow we have the first pitch for the new Hohokam Stadium for the Oakland Athletics. And then Thursday we kick off the season for the Chicago Cubs. And the governor, I think, will be here to throw out the pitch for Thursday. So invite the public to come to one of 2 great ball games, Tuesday or Thursday, in the city of Mesa. And then the rest of the month will just be Christmas in March for Mesa. So please attend spring training. Any other issues, council? If not, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you. All in favor, please say aye. Thank you. We'll see you upstairs.